The girl says in a sorrowful tone, "Sir, I only have 50 yuan. Can you take me to Pianon Town?" The driver replies in surprise, speaking softly, "Pianon Town is 300 kilometers from here. The fare will be 100 yuan." The girl says in a trembling voice, "But I only have this much. Can't you help me? I just want to go home." The driver sighs and says, "All right, fine. You're my last passenger today anyway. Get in the car." As the girl gets into the car, she says happily, "Thank you, sir." The driver says gently, "No problem. Fasten your seatbelt. It's a long trip and safety is important." After a long journey, the car stops. The driver smiles and says, "Little sister, it was nice meeting you. We've arrived." The girl is startled as if waking from a dream. "Oh, so fast." She quickly throws some money and says, "Here you go." Then she starts walking away. The driver picks up the money and says, "Wait a moment. We agreed on 50 yuan, didn't we? Why is there only 5 yuan? The girl says coldly, "There's only 5. Take it or leave it. I've already reached my destination. Just consider 5 yuan the fare." After saying this, she quickly walks away. Seeing this, the driver becomes sad. She walks a short distance, suddenly stops and her face turns pale. "Where is my bag? My phone? Oh no, the taxi!" In panic, she takes out her phone and makes a call. "Hello, sir. Are my bag and phone in your car?" The driver looks back and says, "Yes, there's a bag and a phone in the car." Now the girl speaks arrogantly and harshly. "Then bring them back immediately." The driver says anxiously, "But I've already returned to the place where you got into the car." The girl says arrogantly, "That's none of my concern. I'm standing right where I got off. Bring them back right now or I'll sue you." The driver says helplessly, all right. I'm coming now." He returns, breathing heavily, and hands the bag forward, saying, "Little sister, here's your bag." The girl snatches the bag angrily and says, "You took so long." She opens her purse, looks inside, and says in shock, "Hey, these bills aren't right." The driver says in confusion, "I swear I didn't touch them." The girl says sharply, "If I say they're not right, then they're not right." At that moment, a woman comes running toward them. "Director Shi, I finally found you. You came back to your hometown." The driver is completely stunned. The secretary says respectfully, "This is our company's new product. Please try it and set the price." Director Shi says seriously, "You may go for now. I'll come to the company later to review it." After that, the secretary leaves. Immediately, the driver says helplessly, "Boss, I really didn't take your money." The woman opens her purse and says, "Then explain this to me. There was no money in my bag before. So where did these 30,000 yuan come from?" The driver looks at the money and becomes emotional. The woman smiles and says, "Could this be the money for your father's medical treatment?" "Mom, don't cry. I'll save the money for my father's treatment myself. Even if I can't manage it, I won't run away from my rent. I'll sell the car if I have to." The driver smiles and says, "So that was the truth. But boss, I can't take this money." The woman says calmly, "Keep it. There's no need to sell your car. You are kind-hearted and you deserve it." The driver takes the money and thanks her sincerely. Message: a person who becomes a light for others even in darkness will one day find that life places light on their own path. In your opinion, who was truly rich? The woman who had money or the driver who had a good heart? What would you have done? Tell us in the comments.